oftentimes I experience the most beautiful scenery and the best state of mind when I'm hiking or doing activities by myself. And that feeling is very underrated. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're doing well. Thank you for taking a moment out of your busy day to watch this video. Anyone who watches this channel sees that most of the activities and whatnot that I do are by myself. Today I want to talk about 5 points of why I like to do things solo and, pretty much live a solo life. I understand sometimes there is a time and a place to be with friends or be in a relationship or whatever, but I think being single and solo is something that's overlooked by most people. And being able to do everything, pretty much everything by yourself, is a power that most people don't know or have or appreciate. And that takes me to point number 1. For me, rolling at my own pace. So whether I'm out here doing a hiking adventure or, up in the mountains snowboarding, or even just like going to a restaurant per se, or going to have a drink at a bar or restaurant or whatever, you can go at your own pace. Like human drama is everywhere. Everybody's got drama. When you're going at your own pace, you don't have to worry about everybody else's drama, everybody else's problems. You can go at your own pace. Point number 2, when I'm out hiking and exploring around, I have my drone, I have all my camera gear, my backpack and everything. I like to set up the tripod now and then. And man, just with people around, it's just, everybody's curious. Most people just have their little phones doing this and that and the other. And I got the whole rig here that I'm trying to make videos. And Denver doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of solo freelance video makers around. And if there is, I haven't ran into them yet. So if you are another video creator here in Denver and you're seeing this video, hit me up. I'd love to roll non-solo with a fellow videographer, if that makes any sense. So yeah, having all my camera gear with me at any time, that makes me so I definitely want to do these kind of things solo. And with that, we're going to go on to point number 3. I am extremely irritable, and this kind of ties into the previous stuff I talked about. I'm extremely irritable with human drama and BS. Like, I'll be out on a solo hike, and if I'm in a public area and there's other people around, all I hear is like, Karens yapping about problems with relationships and whatnot. And I'm just thinking, when I'm trying to especially do these kind of videos and make content when I'm out rolling solo, I don't need that. Whether it be in the background or whether, if I was to be going with somebody and having that problem, don't want to have to deal with that. Point number 4, and I've had this happen a few times in the past, and I may have done it to some other people once or twice, but I learned from it quickly and I changed my ways. And that is being a snowflake and ghosting and not responding to somebody if you had made plans and then somebody's, say for example, you plan a hike with a buddy. You hadn't heard from that buddy all day. You text them in the morning and say, hey, we still on today? I'm heading out. You didn't hear back from them. You go out to the hiking spot, sit and wait. Hey, I'm here. Are you coming? You didn't hear anything. Just take off on the hike, go by yourself. Later on, they respond, say, oh, I'm sorry, I overslept, or my phone, I didn't hear my phone go off, blah, 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 blah. I've had that happen to me several times in the past, and it really got me irritated. And I've actually had friends that had that happen to them too. If I had to wait for somebody else to do anything fun, I would never, ever get any adventures to get anything done. So I know there's, like I say, this isn't everything, but this is just the general majority of the time. Point number 5, and the final point that I want to make about this video and being solo and how I think it's good for the soul, is when you're out here like this, if I just stop talking for a second, listen. It's just God and nature out here. So this is a really good time for me, especially to soul search. When I come out here, I'm just like, just let it all go, let the stress go. For me, I'm finding myself seeking God from within, just thanking God for everything that He's given me in this beautiful life. I get down on those negative thought paths, down those rabbit holes sometimes, like I know everybody does. And when I just come out here and just say goodbye to the world, just like, shh, hush. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to come out here and chill. Take that with a grain of salt, the 5 points, why I like to be alone and why I think, you know, being solo is healthy for a person. And I think it's very underrated being single. I say that, you know, somebody who's been single for the last decade. Hopefully those 5 points that I made make sense, and, you know, I can help somebody else who kind of feels the same way, like, oh, I'm alone all the time. Is there something wrong with me? No, there's not. Like I said, there's a time and a place, but being alone can definitely have its benefits, and it can be good for the mental health. It can just be soul refreshing. So thank you so much for watching the video. I take for granted that I live in a beautiful place like this, and I can just go 3 hours to go home and see the family. So it's beautiful, but thank you guys. And this video, by the way, was inspired by a video that I seen by a guy that was on my YouTube news feed. I'll link his YouTube channel down below. His name's Timothy Ward, and he made a video talking about why he enjoys being solo, and that just seems to be fit for him. So I know we're a small community of people, the ones that roll solo all the time and do this kind of stuff, but that sun's going down behind me and that. But yeah, check his video down below. Subscribe to his channel. He's got some really good videos, and I'm trying to get better at making my videos more relatable to the viewer, and watching people like that really inspires me. So Timothy Ward, if you see this video, thank you for inspiring me, and I know what you mean, man. So, all right guys, appreciate it. Catch you on the next video. Peace.